Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Janelle and I upload new videos every Wednesday and Friday. In today's video, I just wanted to literally sit down on my bedroom floor and share some of my favorite products with you guys. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of like makeup and beauty products, but I'm also gonna have some other random favorites sprinkled in there. So without any more rambling, let's get into the video. I should probably grab my palette stuff that's across from the room. Probably would have been a good idea to grab that before I started filming. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Alright, so the first favorite I want to talk about is this sweater. You guys have to just sit here and admire this. If you guys like unique thrifted pieces, this Etsy shop is perfect for you. Alex had found a lady on Etsy that basically takes like thrifted vintage finds and she'll cut up the pieces and put them together to make these super cute and cool and edgy sweaters and shirts and all of that. Well, Alex had reached out to her and asked her if she could use some of the fabrics from my dog that recently passed away. She could put together a sweater with my dog's favorite blanket, the same pattern of sweater that he used to wear, and then the same pattern of the harness that he used to wear. And she put together this sweater right here. This is actually the exact blanket that was Choka's, and she knitted it together and then she like sewed up the rest of the fabric for us to like keep and still use as a blanket. And then the back is the same pattern of his harness that he used to wear. And then to make things even better, she even took the time to add this little picture of Choka in the pocket. We literally did not even ask. This lady is a serious angel. So if you guys like thrifted finds and you just like custom pieces like this or anything, you guys have to check her out. I'm gonna leave her Etsy shop link down below. She's truly an angel. And then get this, my dog was a Lhasa Apso, which aren't that common, and when she was thrifting to find like the sweater that she would put the fabrics on, she found a coffee mug that said Lhasa Apso and it had all of their traits on it and like a picture of a Lhasa Apso, and she took the time to purchase that and send that to us too with this. She's just phenomenal. So I definitely recommend checking out her Etsy shop. This is hands down my new favorite sweater. I don't think I'll ever take it off. All right, now let's move into some of the beauty products. So my first beauty favorite is this little guy right here. It's this little e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow quad. It's like this. I've talked about it so much on my TikTok already. I was not expecting to love this eyeshadow palette as much as I did. I was like, okay, $3, it's probably gonna be all patchy, not good. No, this thing blends out so well. The pigmentation of these shadows are insane. I can't seem to grasp how e.l.f. like makes such bomb makeup for so cheap. Also lately I haven't been liking to carry on like big clunky palettes, so my go-to is normally this or my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. And I like this because it's even smaller than my Master Mattes palette. It has all the shadows that I need, like a basic transition brown, a darker brown to use as eyeliner, and then a black if I want more intensity. So like the perfect palette to quickly grab, not be overwhelmed. I think that this is a perfect beginner palette. I think what would make this palette even more perfect is if they had it with like all mattes and just like a matte white cream shade. That would be perfect. This one's in the shade Truffle. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, another favorite that I want to talk about is my Apple Watch band. I talked about this in my what I got for Christmas video. My grandmother actually gifted this to me from Amazon, and I have been loving it because it's forced me to wear my Apple Watch so much more because I feel like it actually ties into most of my outfits and all that. And the best part is that it's only like 18 bucks. So definitely that has been a true favorite. My next favorite is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 50 to use as contour. This is like all my skin can handle right now because the weather is just so dry and cold here. This is like the one thing that will blend out on my skin really seamless, not skip on me. I also love the color of this for my skin tone because in the winter time I definitely get very bare compared to what I normally am, but I still keep that like neutral olive undertone. So it's hard for me to find bronzers that like aren't too orange or not too like gray and pinky, and this is like the perfect tone for me right now. Moving on, my next favorite was actually sent to me by Koki. I've been using it nonstop ever since, and it is this cool little handheld mirror that is magnetic. So you can have it stand up and use it like this on your vanity, or you can remove it and use it handheld. But what's so cool about it is that it lights up. Sorry, it's all dirty. So you can have it with like a really cool bright light. You guys can see my filming setup right now. You guys are on my coffee bar rack. Or you can have it with more of like a warm light. And then it has a little magnifying mirror in the back. Gosh, I probably should have cleaned this before I showed you guys. It's rechargeable. And what's great about this is that this is gonna be so amazing to travel with, because I'll be able to have a mirror that lights up. So no matter what the lighting situation is like, wherever I'm traveling to, I can have this with me. I can just like pack it up like this, super easy, and then just set it up. So phenomenal. And the coolest thing about this was that they sent it to me. I made a TikTok about it. Like the TikTok ended up kind of blowing up. We got like 50,000 views. And they emailed me offering you guys 25% off of the Koki website. You guys know I've been loving and sharing and talking about Koki forever, even before I ever had a discount code with them. So definitely check them out. It's 25% off. I will get a commission if you guys buy from them. But like I said, I've been suggesting Koki since like way before they literally just offered me this today. And I was like, heck yeah, like I'm talking about your products. You guys, I'm sure would want 25% off, and I'll take a commission from it. Why not? So gosh, I'm rambling. So all that to say, use code Janelle25 and you can get 25% off your Koki purchase. Hi guys, Future Janelle here, literally looking crazy. I don't even want to show my face. So basically the coupon code works on everything on the website but the mirror. So you can get 25% off of like any of their single item stuff. Holiday sets don't count, bundle sets don't count. And then the mirrors don't count, but everything else. And I'm gonna continue to share a couple other products in the video, so stay tuned for that. I didn't recognize that until after I had filmed this, so I just want to let you guys know. All right, so next up I have my e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream. I have been loving this foundation recently. Well, technically it's a foundation. It claims to be a CC cream, but it goes on like a full coverage foundation. But what's insane about this is that it's a foundation and moisturizer in one. So it has collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. It also has SPF 30, so it has ingredients that your skin is gonna love and just like soak up. But then it's also a full coverage, flawless finish foundation. And when I tell you it's full coverage, it is full coverage. I did an all-day wear test on this, so I will leave it linked down below if you guys like want to see it in action. The most beautiful foundation ever. It doesn't cling to any dry patches. It wears so even and beautifully throughout the day, and then it gives you the most natural lit from within glow. I can't recommend this product enough. It's only $14. If you haven't tried it, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what's crazy? This foundation is so good that normally any of the Charlotte Tilbury like skin products really catch my eye. The new Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's like the Skin Love foundation came out. I was so tempted to want to try it out. But then when I ended up trying this out and I loved it so much, I was like, why the heck would I spend another $50 or however much that foundation is when like this one is already beautiful? This looks like a high-end foundation. I have no need to fill that void and try that Charlotte Tilbury foundation because this one's bomb. Speaking of face products, another product that my skin has been loving for this time of year. My skin has just been like very dry, like makeup just isn't gripping to it as great as it does in the summer, springtime. So I was obsessed with my Lancomie Gel Concealer. That's a beautiful concealer. However, my under eyes are not having it right now. My under eyes are so dry. It was 4 degrees this morning. It's just like cold, dry. It needed something more hydrating. So recently I have been loving and using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer again. Every time I stray from this concealer, I'm like, why? Like, why don't I just use this every day? It's only $6 and it performs insane and amazing. So I've been loving this. If you're looking for a good concealer for your under eyes in these dry, cooler months, definitely get the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I also repicked up my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which is what I have under my eyes right now. That also applies beautifully for this time of year. But just being 100% transparent and honest, I haven't been able to tell the difference between how my e.l.f. concealer goes on and my Too Faced Born This Way. $6 versus $30. Go with the $6 one. It literally performs and looks identical to my Too Faced Born This Way. Another face product that I have been loving, this was also sent to me, and it is the foundation stick by Bosma Beauty. Now, what I love about this foundation most is that it is like the only perfect foundation match that I've ever had in my life. The backstory of this foundation is actually very fascinating. The like founder and creator of this foundation was actually a victim of like serious burns on her face, so she went out of her way to create makeup that would give great coverage, that would really match anybody's skin tones and undertones. So for me, that just added a whole element of why I love this foundation. 1, 2, she truly did make sure to grasp every single undertone to make sure that it could be a perfect match, because this is the only foundation that is a perfect match for me. I've tried so many foundations. All of them are either too yellow or too pink or too neutral. I'm like right in the middle, olive, but I'm not yellow. I don't have a lot of orange and like red in my skin. I'm just very neutral, and it's very hard for me to find a foundation that is gonna be like my medium skin tone that's not gonna pull to yellow or orange. Nailed it when like really customize it and creating undertones that will work well for everybody. So if you're having a hard time finding a foundation match, I highly recommend this. For me, this is a more like natural satin finish. It's not gonna be too matte, not too glowy. It's gonna be perfect for every skin type. The coverage is really nice, but it's not heavy or cakey. You can build it up. It's just an all-around great cream foundation. I can't recommend it enough. So my shade is the shade 24. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. I swatched it here and it's really hard to see because of how great of a match it is. It's always nice to have like the exact match foundation for when you're running out the door and you just want to quickly like throw something on. If it's not a perfect match, you can see a lot of blotchiness, which is what happened to me today when I was trying to rush and put on my e.l.f. Camo Cc. That was a little bit too dark for me. But this is great when I just don't want to think about it. If I don't have time to really blend it out, just how it blends, already blends seamless, and then the color is just perfect for me. So I had to shout this one out. This was actually a gift to me for Christmas, and I got it to use in my makeup kit, but I've been loving it so much that I want to get another one to use in my makeup kit and then one to keep for myself. And it is the Jaclyn Hill Rouge Romance Blush Palette. So the whole palette is beautiful, but to be honest, my favorite color is this one with a little bit of this one dabbed in, and then sometimes a little bit of that one. But like this color right here, when you just have a pinch of it on your cheek, it gives you the most beautiful flush. And then what's more stunning about this is that it has a really soft sheen. So especially for this time of year, it gives my skin that really healthy lit from within glow that it needs right now. And the color of this reminds me of my favorite blush, which is my Sephora Over the Moon blush, except I prefer this one more because it's more pigmented. My Sephora blush in the shade Over the Moon is this exact color, but it's way more sheer, so I have to build it up a lot more. This is like the perfect pigmentation, not too crazy pigmented to where it can get crazy too fast, but it's just like I don't have to keep going in with it. It gives my skin the perfect flush. Jaclyn Hill knew what she was doing when it came to her blushes. Then this next product I wanted to talk about, I have been loving so much, and mainly because it reminds me a lot of a product that I love, but it's always sold out. And so I hate recommending stuff to you guys that's not in stock, but this one is. So it is the Status Stick in the shade High Road Highlight. Gorgeous champagne color. This is literally the perfect highlight for my skin tone. Again, I feel like because I'm very neutral, I don't like too yellow gold of a highlight, but I don't want it pinky, or this is like that perfect blend where it blends in so natural and effortlessly into my skin. I love applying this on top of my skin when it's already powdered, so like I could even add it on right now and it gives me that like very melted into the skin finish. But then it's also really pretty underneath the foundation. It's also really pretty all over the eye. It just melts in like butter. This reminds me so much of my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand in the shade Pillow Talk, but that one's always out of stock, so it's nice that now I have another option. So you guys, my favorite, which I actually talked about in a recent video, one of my favorite lip products at the moment, like lip combos, isn't even an actual like lipstick, it's a lip balm, and it's the Mario Badescu lip balm. You would think, okay, it's a lip balm, like you can get anything. Something about this one just gives you the most beautiful high shine finish to the point where it looks like a lip gloss. It leaves your lips super supple and hydrated. It is beautiful. It's the most gorgeous lip balm to wear with like just a lip pencil, that you put this on top. You can see I even like to use it on top of like lipsticks as lip toppers, but look at, watch. Like, look at that shine. It's just so pretty. Obviously great because since I use it as a lip gloss and it's a lip balm, it's not sticky. It's super comfortable on the lip. My favorite combination is my Kokie retractable lip pencil in the shade Dusty Rose with this all over. It's like just a perfect natural lip, everyday lip combo. Sometimes I'll color in my whole lip with this lip pencil. Sometimes I'll just outline it and then just use this to kind of blend it out. But this is what the Kokie lip pencil looks like. It's just a really pretty natural lip pink. And again, you can get 25% off of any Kokie products on the Kokie website with code Janelle25. And then another Kokie product I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to share this one with you guys because again, I've been needing to use more hydrating lip products because of how dry and cracked my lips have been. So this is one of my favorites. It's the Kokie Lip Veneer in the shade Pillow Talk, which I believe I've talked about in a previous favorites video. But these are great because they are lipsticks that are a glossy finish to them, but they're not gonna like smudge everywhere. They're not gonna like feather on you. They are liquid glossy lipsticks that actually stay put all day. The color selection and the lip veneers are amazing. They have like a really pretty bright red. They have more like vibrant pinks. They have a wide range of really pretty like everyday neutral shades. So I definitely recommend checking these out. They remind me so much of my Patrick Tall silky lip creams, except for these are $6 to $7, I believe. So affordable, but they perform like some really good high-end lip products. And then lastly, this is the lip color I have on today that I've been really loving. Again, from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Lip Shine. It's in the shade 904 Varnish Rosewood. What the packaging looks like. This feels like a tinted lip balm. You can see the high shine there. So that's it with one swipe, and then you could build it up. It just leaves your lips with this super juicy high shine finish, super comfortable. They have a bunch of color options in this one too, but I've just been really into like mauves again for some reason. I don't know why. Then another favorite I've talked about so much on my channel, but I wanted to quickly shout out again because this is like a must-have for my skin this time of year, and it's my NYX Marshmallow Primer. It just does a great job of smoothing out my pores, but then creating a hydrating, tacky base for me to put my foundation and all that on top of. I always notice a difference in how my makeup wears throughout the day and on how it applies whenever I don't use this primer, because this is just so good. Lastly, this is a random favorite. And it is, I don't know what took me so long to finally try this. I feel like every YouTuber always talks about this. This lighting is so awkward. Where was I going with this? I get distracted so easy. Anyways, why do I lose my train of thought so fast? I don't know what took me so long to try this. I always hear YouTubers talking about it, and then they had a bunch at my Target, and I was like, let me give this a try. Celsius's. If you have not tried one of these, this is just your sign to try it. I promise I'm not just like promoting this to be like every other cool YouTuber that drinks these. I'm not even a legitimate YouTuber. I'm just a regular person with a couple thousand subscribers. I definitely recommend trying at your own risk because they do become addicting. Like I try to only get 2 or 3 to have in a week because I don't want to be drinking these every day because it does have a ton of caffeine in it. But on days where I have to shoot a lot of content for like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and then I also want to edit, but I need to like keep my energy and momentum going, and then I also need to make it to the gym at the end of the day. This will literally just give you that boost of energy, and the great part about it is that it has 0 sugar, it's gluten-free, it's non-GMO, it has no high fructose corn syrup, no preservative in it. I can't read. No preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. It says it's certified for vegans, not that I'm vegan. It says that it accelerates metabolism and burns body fat, which I honestly didn't even realize. And then it has a bunch of vitamins in it, like vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin B12. It has biotin in it. No wonder why my hair has been growing so fast. It has no sodium. Obviously, this can't be healthy to have too often because like I said, of the crazy amount of caffeine in it. But I also really like this because they taste really good. My favorite flavor is the wild berry, and I like it because it has like that really bubbly, like, I don't know English today. That bubbly like soda effect it gives you. That was a backward sentence. It has a bubbly, if you like soda and you like carbonation, Lord help me. If you like soda and you like carbonated drinks, you'll love it. All right, you guys. I'm sorry that you had to deal with my chaotic, not able to think self. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave everything linked down below. Let me know if you guys like a more casual atmosphere or if you prefer the full studio. I personally like this because I feel like I'm more connected to you guys. I don't feel like I'm like blinded by, oh, the sun is really changing right now. That's kind of pretty. This should be the thumbnail. Again, I'm getting so sidetracked. I get too comfortable to the point where like, this is how I talk to my friends and I wonder why they can't deal with me because my brain is all over the place. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, but in a more casual atmosphere, I feel like I'm just able to really just like casually, it feels like I'm talking to friends. It doesn't feel like a whole production. All right, to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. Definitely consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. I would absolutely love to have you here. I love you guys. I pray that y'all stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.